tonight so that you can be a part. And I guess we'll start, Ms. Wells, at about 6:35.
Okay, that's fine.
Time.
That works. To give everybody a chance to get in.
Tonight, so that you can be a part. And I guess we'll start, Ms. Wells, at about 6:35.
Okay, that's fine.
30 time.
If you heard that, that was you live. So
So weird, isn't it?
It is weird hearing your own voice.
Yeah, and you guys are still live, so you know. Watch what you say.
We'll just say Grand Park is such an amazing school. We all absolutely love being here and appreciate Mr. Brown for all of his technology.
Absolutely.
I do more than technology, Ms. Ramadan.
Well, yes, you do more than technology, but this year technology has been like the spotlight for everybody. So
I appreciate
I know
that.
you do a lot more than technology.
He's like Grand Park's biggest cheerleader right there too.
Carrying the banner.
Represents us well.
Somebody had a question. I guess they didn't answer it. And we're going to get started here in like 2 more minutes, everyone.
So, Mr. Brown, they can hear us, correct?
Of course, they can hear you and see you.
So
they can, if they can hear you and see you, if they're in the Zoom right now, and if they're on YouTube and they happen to come across Grand Park's webpage, they can hear you as well there as well. Yes.
I just want to make sure, Janelle Grakey, it is Grakey, it's not Grake, correct?
I think it's Grakey.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. I had Casey in.
All
right.
Hello, Eva, thank you.
Oh, Eva's in the house. Is it time to get started?
Yeah, you still got 1 more minute.
It's funny, Nadia Breckenridge and Nadia Williams always end up side by side in any list I do. I don't know why it is. It's funny. There's a lot of good kids here, though, that's for sure.
These kids are more than good. They are amazing.
They're awesome.
All these kids who were math science kids started in the program when I started as the coordinator. So I'm just sad to see them go.
I'm sad because I didn't get to work with them really in NJHS because of the distance.
I know, right? A lot of stuff that we didn't get to do. That's the bad thing. But they're moving on now to high school.
They are. They're gonna be high schoolers. They're gonna come back and visit us and be grown, and we won't recognize them. Maybe they'll come back and judge a science fair.
Oh, most definitely. I'm looking forward to that. All right, it's 6:35.
Okay, we're ready. So should I go ahead and start? See, this is just like the news. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Grand Park National Junior Honor Society inductions for our current 8th grade NJHS members. We held off for a little bit because the kids and I were all hoping that we'd be able to do this in person, but we do get to do it. It's just virtual. You'll get certificates tonight. Those certificates will be in your 8th grade envelopes that they'll do on the award ceremony on Monday, the 7th. And 8th graders are from 2 to 4, Ms. Ramadan, is that correct? Okay. So I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Ramadan, our principal, so she can greet everyone very quickly and move on.
All right, good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us for our NJHS inductions. We know that this has been an unprecedented, we are overusing that word, but it definitely has been an unprecedented year. And as the principal here at Grand Park, I'm just very excited about the opportunities that are coming before us as you all are moving forward, but also celebrating all that we've accomplished this school year, even though we've been in a virtual environment. I think it's very important that we celebrate our accomplishments for the year, We've seen students continue to learn, continue to grow, to be successful on their SOL testing and various assessments throughout the school year. We've seen students take on a different approach to learning, accessing through Canvas and all of the different pieces that went into this school year. Although it was a different year, it was still an amazing year. And I had the opportunity to look at our yearbook for this virtual school year and all of the things that we were still able to do and celebrations we were still able to have. And it's all because of what you all put forward as students and what our amazing teachers and staff have done together here at Graham Park. So although we are still in this virtual environment, we are still going to honor and celebrate your accomplishments. NJHS induction is such an important part of our school community. And we want to take this time tonight to acknowledge you as individuals and to acknowledge your parents, because we know you do not do this alone, your parents and guardians. We want to thank you all for being here or being at your home, wherever you are watching, for being present tonight as well, because we know that it definitely takes a community. And that has been our theme for this year. We are better together. And that is certainly true. We are better together. And because we were able to pull together this school year, we're still able to celebrate the success for each and every one of you. And as you are moving forward, know that Graham Park is always home. And we hope that you have the opportunity to come back and share with us the wonderful things that you are doing as you are moving forward in your academic career. As you may have been on a little bit earlier, when Mrs. Wells and Mr. Brown were talking about coming back and judging science fair and still being involved with Graham Park, because once a lion, always a lion, and we are always here to support you and celebrate you, encourage you, and uplift you. So again, thank you, students, and congratulations for your induction tonight. And thank you, parents and guardians, for building up your student and for sharing them with us. So I'm going to turn it back over to Mrs. Wells, and she will go through the program for tonight.
Thank you, Ms. Ramadan. So this evening, we're going to have a very brief little PowerPoint program that's going to talk about what it is to be an NJHS. Unfortunately, you guys didn't get to experience the full force of NJHS because it's a pretty good club. And if you get a chance in high school to be in the National Honor Society, you should pursue it. I do see a lot of you going that way. It looks great on your resume. In middle school, the National Junior Honor Society, you can actually put that as one of the things that you've done to get into high school honor society. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That's a very intensive list. And if you make it in the high school one, you've really made it. Looks great on your college application. So without further delay, I'd just like to thank everybody, Mr. Brown, Dr. Alexander, and Ms. Ramadan, because we've had some bumps in the road with our inductions, but we're ready to go and we're good to go. Please remember the award ceremony for 8th grade is the awards drive-through, excuse me, is on next Monday, the 7th. And for 8th grade, it's from 2 to 4 o'clock. And you should be getting an envelope. In that envelope, you'll have the different certificates that you might have earned, but you'll definitely have an NJHS certificate. So look forward. If you don't think you're getting anything, I know you're getting an NJHS certificate. So please come by and join us in the celebration. So Mr. Brown, if you'd like to start the PowerPoint, please. Graham Park's Lion Pride chapter of the National Junior Honor Society presents spring inductions, June 1st, 2021. Scholarship, leadership, service, character, and citizenship. Scholarship, academic study or achievement, learning of a high level. I never dreamed about success. I worked for it. Leadership, the definition of leadership. Leadership, according to Peter DeLisle, is the ability to influence others with or without authority. It means with or without being bossy. All successful endeavors are the result of human efforts. Thus, the ability to influence others is a derivation of interpersonal communications, conflict management, and problem solving. And we have a quote, leadership is the ability to get extraordinary achievement from ordinary people. And that's attributed to Brian Tracy. Okay, so this is my favorite lady on the left. Her name is Dorothy Height. You can go down to DC and visit her. She has a very famous millinery shop. She makes hats. She's made them starting from the Kennedys all the way through modern day presidents. Not that Kennedys weren't in the modern day, but they were way before you guys were around. Without community service, we would not have a strong quality of life. It is important to the person who serves all well as the recipient. It's the way in which we ourselves grow and develop. Dorothy Height. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? Martin Luther King. Character. Character is like a tree, and reputation is like a shadow. The shadow is what we think of it. The tree is the real thing. Abraham Lincoln. Talent is a gift, but character is a choice. John Maxwell. Citizenship. Follow the rules, treat others and the environment with respect and dignity. On the left is Muhammad Ali, and it says, service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. It's my favorite quote. All right, and now you'll be getting a certificate that looks very similar to the one that is up on the screen right now, but of course yours will say June and not January. Okay, this is when, this is last year's historical group that was inducted for the first time online. All right, and at this point, I'm going to call the names of the students that we are inducting into the National Junior Honor Society. It's a Lions Pride chapter. And we start with Bismarck Arbadole, excuse me. Adena Abora, Missile Ahmed, Myra Ali, Victor Alvia Alvarez, Connor April, Maria Sophia Monique Arroyo, Brandon Barnes, Saran Beckley, Emily Blanco, Parker Bowling, Nadia Breckenridge, Eva Bredbenner, Kendall Breslin, Jackson Butke, Zella Coca, Thomas Kostick, Allison Cronin, Nana Durkee, Emily DeWind, Zahava Dixon, Jonathan Emmenizer, Eliana Eisen, George Gomehalos, sorry, George, I apologize, Carrie Gilbert, Casey Greike, Syed Hayder, oops, sorry, my screen flashed up, I apologize. Justice Harris, Jawan Harvey, Sadaf Hashimi, Charlize Hyman, Dale Jeffcoat, Darian Kofi, Tegan Corzin, Ryan Kutzler, Diego Martinez Rivera, Nana Mumbert, Michaela McKinney, Afia Mia, Jasmine Hope Nikeo, Fandy Wynn, Delassie Obang, Haley Osai, Dhruv Patel, Sarah Joy Reichert, Ariana Redenbach, Messiah Sears, Victoria Tran, Virginia Tran, Carlos Victoria, Rose Villarreal, Nadia Williams, and Lanaya Wright. You guys are officially inducted. You're going to do one more thing. You're going to say a pledge. So I need Mr. Brown, you can remove, yeah, thank you. All right, and I will be, if you would please, in your living room or wherever you are, stand up and raise your hand and repeat after me. You're saying the National Junior Honor Society pledge. Excuse me, sorry guys. All right. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I apologize. We have beagles. Let me just turn my mic off for a second. Excuse me. Ethan, grab the dogs. Sorry, technical difficulties. All right, so please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I promise to be an outstanding member of the Graham Park Lions Pride chapter of the National Junior Honor Society. I promise to hold true to its tenets of membership, which are based on scholarship, leadership, service, character, and citizenship. I also promise to always represent myself, my school, and my parents to the best of my ability. Thank you. Good job. Thank you, guys. Round of applause at home. And you are now officially, so you've been doing all that work for free, you're now officially NJHS members. And I was hoping I would make it through the ceremony without one of my dogs barking, but that's impossible, apparently. All right. So we're at the end of the ceremony. Mr. Brown, would you like to tell everybody where they can find the ceremony?
Yeah, sure. So you can find a copy of the ceremony on the Graham Park webpage on YouTube. And I will be sending a copy of the ceremony to all of the Graham Park family tomorrow. So you all will get it, parents and students.
Okay, thank you. I'd also like to thank everybody for their outstanding flexibility. There are a lot of messages going back and forth, and I'm very thankful for Mr. Brown and Dr. Alexander because they helped me straighten everything out today. So it was truly appreciated. Again, at Graham Park, we're better together. We hope you guys have a great evening. Thank you guys very much. Good night.
And I would like to say as well, thank you, Mrs. Wells, as our NJHS sponsor. We appreciate you working through all of the obstacles and making sure that our students are inducted and reminding our students scholarship, leadership, service, character, and citizenship. Those are all of the characteristics that you embody, and we are super proud of you here at Graham Park Middle School. So thank you all and have a wonderful evening.
Night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.